Like most child actors, Britney Spears started her career with Disney and was put under management by Lou Pearlman. Jamie Spears, Britney's younger sister, was on Nickelodeon and close with TV producer Dan Schneider. Jamie Lynn Spears got pregnant at 15, and it's rumored that the baby actually belongs to Dan. Amanda Bynes, another Nickelodeon and Disney child star, accused her father of abusing her when she was young and said that he should be in jail. Like Britney, Amanda has a conservatorship with her father. She sent a letter to her lawyer, cryptically capitalizing certain letters of the email, and it spelled out, Dan did it. Hillary Hawkins, former Nickelodeon child actor, released the monologues saying they were based on true stories. Jeanette McCurdy, a former Nickelodeon child actor, created a YouTube channel where she shares her own personal videos. One video is titled He Me, where she wrote in the description that it is autobiographical. Corey Feldman and Elijah Wood have also addressed Hollywood's problem in several interviews. Macaulay Culkin, another Disney child actor, started a band called The Pizza Underground, where all of their songs were super weird and have images of just pizza on them. Was he hinting to Pizzagate? And for those of you who are unaware of what Pizzagate is, in March of 2016, WikiLeaks released emails that contained coded messages connecting several high-ranking Democrat Party officials such as John Podesta and Hillary Clinton with an alleged trafficking and child using pizza emojis as one of their coded messages for children. Soundgarden's lead singer Chris Cornell and Linkin Park lead singer Chester Bennington were both in the middle of producing a documentary called The Silent Children, which was designed to expose trafficking. Mysteriously, before it was completed and released, both men supposedly committed suicide, which both men spoke of suffering from abuse as children. And if all of that's not coincidence enough, there are rumors that Chester Bennington is the son of John Podesta. In an interview with Arizona Wildler held by David Icke, she stated, the Aryans, the purity of their blood and what is in it. That is what it's all about, the blood and the menstrual containing something that is important for the propagation of this race that is in control of the entire planet. As of 2023, there isn't any institution that hasn't been tainted by this industry and their controlled programs and narratives associated with it. Religion, education systems, entertainment industries, fashion industries, and governments worldwide are all linked to horrific acts and crimes against humanity. So now the question becomes, why? To that, I believe I have some very profound answers. Now, you may be asking yourself, who exactly am I? And to most of you, I am just a nobody. But if you really like to know who I am, my story, and my credibility, there is a podcast called Raised by Spirit, which is the first 13 chapters of an independently published book. And in those first 13 chapters, it's essentially the story of all the experiences that allowed me to understand higher levels of genuine enlightenment throughout my life. I encourage you to do your own research on all of this and come to your own conclusion. It would be absolutely foolish to think that every last piece of the puzzle and information is all in this video. However, I do believe all the missing pieces will eventually come together and we will have full knowledge of it all. So with that said, the following is information that I have, channeled over the last 4 years starting in 2019, all of which I did not realize was one big message until the end of 2022. But I beg of you to listen to this all the way through and again, come to your own conclusion. Now, we've been conditioned and taught through belief systems that to be a soul means you are automatically human. You're automatically within a mind, body, spirit experience. And that is not the case. That thought process implies that a soul is not subject to evolution, yet everything we know of from a micro scale to a macro scale suggests that we are subject to evolution. So then the question becomes, why would that be any different for a soul? Well, apparently it's not. So I'm going to explain a lot of this to you in the form of a story. And the reason I'm doing that is because of the way our minds work. Equally, I do it this way because we all, to some degree, have been conditioned to learn and understand in this way. So when we try to understand the spiritual, the energetic aspect of life, we do tend to humanize spirit, right? Realistically, though, it's foolish to place limits of the human experience on something that is limitless and the grand totality of the infinite. So we have to understand that when we humanize something, that is okay, but we also have to understand that when we humanize the idea of something or understanding of something, we are absolutely placing limits on something that is limitless. And additionally, I think right now, most people just lack the comprehension and ability to really comprehend what infinite totality is. We're just not there yet. We're infants in that level of understanding.